The education issues that matter most to you. It's After School with Dr. Watlington, only on KYW Newsradio.
I'm Mike DiNardo. Dr. Watlington, let's get right to it. We have a question from a teacher about the new English curriculum from EL Education. The question essentially is, how much are teachers allowed to deviate from the scripted curriculum? Are they permitted to use their professional expertise to tailor the lessons to the kids in their classrooms, especially in the younger grades?
Teaching, whether it's reading, math, or any other subject, is both an art and it's a science. So on the science part, it's not negotiable that we use high-quality, green-rated instructional materials, and it's not negotiable that we must implement the science of reading. The other side of that nickel, teaching is also an art. Every teacher brings his or her or their own creativity, their authentic gifts to the classroom, and we need to honor that as well. So to summarize what I've just said, the what we need to standardize, the how we can show some degree of flexibility.
The teacher who wrote to us used as an example a kindergarten lesson in which a selfish wizard puts a spell on a man, causing his legs to become wobbly and making him unable to walk. The teacher had a handicapped student in class and was uneasy about reading this lesson aloud, but the teacher wasn't given any leeway to skip that lesson or deviate. Is this an example of the how that you're talking about?
It very well may be. In fact, I'm going to take that exact example you gave me, and I'm going to review it.
Dr. Watlington, thank you. If there is a question that you would like us to pose to the superintendent, send it along to us at afterschool@KYWNewsradio.com.
The education issues that matter most to you. It's After School with Dr. Watlington, only on KYW Newsradio.
I'm Mike DiNardo. Dr. Watlington, welcome. Let's get right to it. We've talked before about the demands of a parents group called Lift Every Voice. They want guaranteed bathroom and water breaks for students during the school day, at least 20 minutes for lunch and 20 minutes of recess for students each day. The board is reviewing the district's wellness policy tomorrow, and the language in the current proposal calls for reasonable bathroom breaks as needed. Would you expect any changes in the language of that policy?
Well, first of all, it's good to be with you again today, sir. Thank you so much. We've received more than 25 requests, and we're engaging in good faith with Lift Every Voice and other community supporters. Ultimately, we want to make sure that all of our children have safe and welcoming learning environments. So we're all after the same thing. In the district, we've not quite resolved all of those issues just yet. I can tell you that we're engaging with a lot of stakeholder groups: the Superintendent Student Advisory Council, Teacher Advisory Council, Principals Advisory Council, our Parent and Guardian Advisory Council. We're also talking with a group of nurses across schools across the city of Philadelphia. And we're going to get to a good place where we do the right thing by our children. We all want the same thing at the end of the day. The details and how do you do that in a way that allows schools to manage schools in the way that makes sense. The folks who are in schools every day, they know how to care for our children. And so while we've not reached the final conclusion just yet, we are going to get there sooner rather than later.
Even members of City Council have weighed in wanting some sort of guarantee for a bathroom break. Is there a danger in codifying a guarantee? Is that necessary?
I'm a big believer in using good common sense. And, you know, my grandmother used to say, Tony, for some folks, common ain't common.
Dr. Watlington, as always, thank you. If you want to weigh in, send us a question for the superintendent at afterschool@KYWNewsradio.com.
The education issues that matter most to you. It's After School with Dr. Watlington, only on KYW Newsradio.
I'm Mike DiNardo. Dr. Watlington, the district and the teachers union avoided a strike with a tentative contract agreement more than a month ago. Teachers were supposed to get immediate 3% raises in their paychecks, but we talked with the PFT and they haven't seen those raises yet. What's the reason for the delay, and when will the PFT see those increases?
Well, two things. One, we appreciate all the hardworking members of the PFT and what they do to help our students to be successful every day. While it was our hope to get that pay increase in every PFT member's paycheck on September 26th, We were not quite able to meet that deadline. We've not launched a new payroll and software system like several districts across the country. Long story short, we weren't able to make that September 26th payroll, but we will meet the October 24 payroll. I can guarantee it. And certainly we've apologized to our very hardworking PFT members. We were scheduled to pay also a $1,400 bonus to our PFT members on November 7th. We're moving that up to October 10th.
So essentially it was the new software
that's correct. We have, most school districts operate on pretty antiquated systems where your HR, human resources, and finance systems don't talk to each other. We launched a new system around January or so. But long story short, we want to make sure that the pay raises are done correctly with minimal or no errors. We weren't able to meet the September 26th deadline. We apologize for that. We will meet the October 24 pay deadline.
Dr. Watlington, thank you. Well, you don't have to wait until a school board meeting to pose a question to the superintendent. Send them along to us at afterschool@KYWNewsradio.com.
The education issues that matter most to you. It's After School with Dr. Watlington, only on KYW Newsradio.
I'm Mike DiNardo. Dr. Watlington, we're going to lead off with a question from a member of your Parent and Community Advisory Council. As a result of the SEPTA service cuts early in the year, some parents transferred their children to schools close to home because they had such a difficult time getting their children to their chosen school. At Lankenau High School, one parent estimated that 15 of his son's classmates transferred out. So now that SEPTA has restored their routes, would you allow students to transfer back to their preferred schools?
Oh, absolutely. If it fits within the rules, certainly for schools that are not criteria-based schools where you have to go through a process, an application process. Let me tell you that in October 1, we always send our annual enrollment snapshot to the state. I called the Secretary of Education, Secretary Dr. Carrie Rowe, and asked her for a 10-day extension. I explained to her that in Philadelphia we had a 2-week interruption of the SEPTA services and that we wanted more time to verify where all of our students are because we have a slight decline in students after having a record 1,841 student increase last year. So certainly we believe that had an impact, and we're taking the time. We've got a 10-day extension to verify where every one of our young people are.
Could it be that fears of ICE from immigrant parents is playing a role there, those parents reluctant to send their children to school?
To your question about do we think some of the other events in Washington may be playing out, we're taking the time to study enrollment in every single school to try to get our arms around that as well. Too soon to tell just yet.
Dr. Watlington, thank you. If there is a question that you would like us to pose to the superintendent, send it along to us at afterschool@kywnewsradio.com.